Hey everyone, welcome back to Mike's Monsters. It's been a little bit of a minute since I've done one of these kind of videos. I was doing a lot for Alien Romulus, but I just haven't done them for a while. But today I felt like I had to come back for this one with the new trailer for the animated anthology film in the Predator franchise called Predator Killer of Killers. It's directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who did the awesome movie Prey back in 2022, and he is also directing the upcoming Predator Badlands live action movie that's coming out in theaters in November. He's been working on them both side by side, and that's a lot. So we're going to look at the trailer first and see what we see. I haven't watched it yet, so this is going to be a fresh reaction. And then also some more Badlands news came out right after this trailer dropped. So we're going to talk about everything we kind of heard at CinemaCon over the weekend about a week or two ago. And then we're going to talk about everything else we learned today. So without further ado, let's just jump into it and watch this trailer. I've been itching to watch it all day, so let's just do this. I do know it's set in 3 different time periods, so this is pretty interesting. Looks like we've got Viking here. And I've already known what all 3 time periods are, so it's the first time I'm seeing them. And it looks like it's kind of that arcane style of animation. I like the look of what I'm seeing.
Now. It's time I tell you about the monster.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's big. Oh, that's...
We must kill it, or it will kill us all.
That was cool. All right, that's pretty sweet. I like what I saw there. Let's just kind of jump through that because there was a lot going on there. Looks like it starts out with maybe our lead Viking character. She looks like she's got a son or something. And then we've got kind of like a World War II situation here because I do know it's Vikings, World War II, and feudal Japan. So we've got dogfighting with predator ships in the air. That's just super cool. Samurai just taking on a predator. I love that we've been able to see, like, in the background every once in a while, like there's a predator sitting right here on the side of the frame. I like the visual style. It's super cool. I don't love the choppiness of the animation though. I'll be honest, that's not my favorite thing. I would prefer hand drawn if you're going to do that choppiness, but yeah, this looks violent too. It's not holding back, which I really enjoy. I was concerned that this might be a little soft, but no, they're going all in on this. This is cool. I enjoy this, and I wonder if any of these predators are connected to each other, or if they're just like part of one clan, or if it's just simply different stories happening on planet Earth with different time frames. I really enjoy that predator uncloaking himself in front of all these Vikings, and he is big. And I mean, assuming Vikings are big people too, I mean, not all big, but like they're historically known as big giant men and women, and so it would make sense to have a gigantic predator taking him on. This guy's mask is cool. I dig that. It kind of reminds me of is that Ahab, the one that has the cape and the open mask there from AVP? And he's just massive, and I like this. He doesn't have as many dreadlocks, but he's just cool looking. The violence is awesome. We got ninjas jumping across buildings, planes blowing up in the air, and then crashing into an invisible ship. That's just cool. And then it just starts to... And then we got our Predator that's flying that ship. He's got no dreadlocks and half like a... He's got like an eye patch that goes down into his mouth, so it's kind of like a breather mask situation. Got some... He looks kind of like the cyborg Predator we saw in Predator Hunting Grounds, the DLC. But not the same, it's just the concept. That's cool. I keep saying that's cool because I think it is. It's just I really enjoy this. This is something I've wanted for a very long time. Now we've got this big beefy Predator. I think that's the Viking one without his mask. He's cool. Their roars sounded a little different, but that's not something that drives me nuts. It still sounded Predator. That's just awesome. And then it just looks like the action without the Predators involved looks awesome too, like this jet fighter flying through a city. That mask is cool too. It reminds me of Farrell's, but without it being a bone. That's cool. I just like these designs a lot. These are fun. I would love NECA figures of each of these Predators, that's for sure. And this is a cool shot in the trailer here. It cuts through... We've got this guy falling through the sky, it looks like into the water, and then it cuts to the Viking woman falling through the water, and then she's getting pulled down by a Predator, which we've never seen a Predator underwater like that before. That's fun. So we might have an underwater Predator battle. Fun. The samurai character looking like he's getting his butt kicked by this big Predator. The Predator also has a sword sticking through its arm, and it's going through the bomb device that it would usually set off. So I wonder if that deactivated it. And he's kind of got almost... It's not the same, but he's kind of got a little bit of Jungle Hunter colors on his skin there. Or City Hunter colors. And this jet fighting, this dog fighting with the Predator ship and the fighter jets is so cool. And this shot where he pulls the guy through his own plane and through the air, that's gnarly. That's fun. I enjoy that. And then we get our new logo streaming June 6th. So that's cool. I'm enjoying this. I'm ready. I've been waiting for this one I think I've known about this one for about a year now. So it's cool to see it finally just out there, and we get it really soon in just like 2 months. That's very fast. So that's exciting. We're going to switch things to Badlands now, but we're not going to go over everything that was shown at CinemaCon. If you want to get that information, head over to AVP Galaxy. They did a great job of like covering everything. They've got clips from the convention, but there's no footage out there yet, so don't expect to see anything of that. But they do have descriptions of it on their site and everything, and they're just the best resource out there. And we do get a look at our new Predator, which is named Dek, D-E-K. We found that out today, thanks to a new article from Comic Book News and Bloody Disgusting. There's 2 articles out today, and it seems like there was maybe an event or some kind of conference or something where Dan Trachtenberg spoke to the press about this new Predator Killer of Killers and Badlands. And I'm not going to go and read this for you. I will link the articles in the description below, but he talks about how he came up with the concept for Badlands and Killer of Killers, and how this new Predator movie is going to be a little different. Here's everything we know so far, basically, is that it's set in the future. The Predator is the main character. Elle Fanning is in the movie as our kind of human character, but she's playing 2 roles, and it's been rumored after this CinemaCon weekend that she may be synthetic or augmented. I know what exactly is going on there, and I will not confirm nor deny anything, but it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. And we know that the Predator is seen fighting giant kaiju-like creatures in the trailer. He's got a ponytail, or his hair is tied up in a knot of some kind. He is a younger Predator that's been exiled from his home planet, Yautja Prime. On this new planet, it's been described, it's either the name is the Planet of Hurt, or it's described as a Planet of Hurt. Like, it's gonna kick some butt. We now know that they made a new language for the Predator. Not new, they've gone and just created a language for the Predator. Instead of using the little bits we've seen from the films before, they've gone and actually like hired the guy that worked on Avatar and got his expertise, and he was not available, so he got his mentee to help him out, and they've gone and just created a language for the predators. And I believe we're going to see Elle Fanning be our communicator for the audience. While the predator can't speak English, she's going to probably understand him and help us understand what's being said. And I'm sure there's going to be ways that we can understand him without verbalization or anything like that. Kind of like how Godzilla and Kong in the new MonsterVerse movies, we can tell what Kong is thinking by just the way his face is reacting to something. And I expect that with this Predator Badlands, because they've also said that the Predator's face is now going to be completely CGI, for at least for the most part. They found that the practical effects to get the emotions and the characteristics out of this Predator were just hindering them a little bit. And like with Prey, they're going to just do a full CGI face for most of it. And they also have a higher budget this time, so I expect it to look a lot better. They have Weta Effects working on it, and they do great. They did the Godzilla and Kong movies, like I mentioned just a second ago, and those characters look incredible once they are fully rendered and everything like that. So I'm not too concerned about this CGI face thing. I'm one that loves that kind of hybridization of them, like where the Wild Things are, those big practical suits with the CGI faces is great. I was never really bothered by the combination of that with Prey. I do understand people's criticisms, especially with the design, but it didn't bother me as much. But I won't be surprised if we find out they pulled back a little bit and went more of the traditional style of design. But we'll find out when we finally see this trailer, which I am just itching to see. And there's just a lot going on in this interview. Like I said, I'll link it below so you guys can all read it. But from everything that I've read and everything I know from behind the scenes, thanks to friends who worked on the movie and things that I've learned through osmosis, there's a lot coming that I don't think people are prepared for. This is going to be the most Dark Horse style movie we've ever had out of the Predator franchise. And that's something that I wanted since I became a fan of the franchise in the early 2000s. So I'm all in. It could be bad, but I also feel like Dan Trachtenberg, he executed Prey so well that I kind of have faith in him. So I'm not too worried yet. I got to see footage before I make any kind of judgment. But there is some twists in this movie that I think people are not prepared for. And even the movie's working title, it's called Backpack, and that'll make a whole lot more sense once you all can see why. I will say nothing there. I'm excited. This is cool. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for the trailer. Hopefully that Badlands trailer that was shown at CinemaCon drops very soon. Watch it, maybe even drops tomorrow after they dropped this Killer of Killers trailer. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a few more weeks. Oh, we also got the name of the suit actor for the new Predator. He is a little smaller. He's not as tall as the normal 6 or 7 foot guys, but his name is Demetrius Schuster. I'm gonna screw up the last name here. Kolam. So I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna fuck that up if I tried. So his name is right here on the screen, and here's a picture of him. They talk about how the way he moved and his characteristics on set were really brought something cool to the character. So I'm curious what they did with him. I want to see this performance, and tell me what you're thinking about these new Predator movies. I can't believe we're getting 2 in 1 year. And then we've got Alien Earth coming this summer, and this is like the craziest, most busiest time it's ever been to be an Alien or Predator fan, and I cannot complain. Give us a new AVP game, remaster the old games or something. Please give me some more. I want more. It's nice to be good again, but these could end up bad. But I don't think after what I just saw at that trailer that they will be. I think it'll be fun. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. If you'd like to keep up with me in my toy photography, where I post pictures of monsters and predators like these right here, you can follow me on all my socials linked below in the description. And I also have a bunch of toy reviews coming to this channel very soon once I can get them done. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.